For the tech people, Symantec is an extremely well-known name. But let's see what Symantec doing for the people who do not know exactly what Symantec means.
So we in Symantec believe we have a mission in life, because our job is not just a job, it's actually a mission to help protect people's information and people's transactions and people presence online and in social media. That's what Symantec is, all about.
Okay, let's see. You're a very well-known and a global player.
Yes.
So, what is the advantage for Symantec being in a cluster with medium and small companies in Romania?
Oh, great. So, when we talk about the security threats that are happening around the world, they don't know size. So a company that is very large and a company that is very small is a target for any security incidents. And a lot of, the incidents that we are seeing these days are smaller companies being used to target big companies because of all the interactions and all the communications that large companies do with small companies. So an alliance like this is, first of all, very, very interesting for us, not only from the current state, but also looking at the future. So when we look at the future today, with all the mobile devices and all the Internet of Things that are happening, by 2020, we're going to have around 50 billion devices connected to the Internet. Your toothbrush, your car, your fridge, your iron, everything's going to be connected to the Internet. We're seeing this new surge of our traditional devices all of a sudden having computing, sensing, and communication technology, and they start to develop this digital voice. They start to communicate with each other. They start to do business with each other even without our interaction. Imagine a world where your toothbrush, for example, knows exactly when your toothpaste runs out, and it orders it online directly, and it gets delivered to your house, in no time. So with all this digital and physical world blurring, security is becoming a very, very big issue. And we used to say when I started my career that IT or technology used to be an enabler for the business. And then we started to hear about IT and business should partner. But today, IT is the business. If you look at what's happening with Uber or Airbnb and how they revolutionized, the industry of transportation and the hotel, this is just few examples of what is coming. Our generation, our kids, are being now prepared for a new world that in 5 years is not going to be the same world that we are living in today. It's very, very exciting. So as a mission, Symantec is a company that's dedicated to protect people's information and transactions, and that's why this smart technology alliance with all the innovation and companies coming together to innovate is something very, very interesting and very appealing to us.
Practically speaking, what's the difference? I don't know, I'm trying to figure out how this alliance is working. So what's the difference between having, outsourcing a project or being in this kind of alliance? So how is it working? So somebody from a company inside the alliance is coming to Symantec, and which are the benefits for that company and for Symantec?
Okay, so there are a lot of benefits. So if you're a customer, first of all, for sure, security is definitely part of your business, and it's important for you to come and talk to Symantec. If you're a partner within the alliance also, you need to be able to provide solutions to your customers that involves also security. So being, educated and innovative and making sure that security element is always part of the solution you're delivering to your customer is very, very critical to the success of these projects. So if you're a customer or if you're a partner, it's very important that you talk about security, because it's not a subject on its own now. It's part of everything that we do, and we have to install security in our communication on our devices. You know today that the blur between having a PC and a mobile is gone. Microsoft released those phones that from the phone you can connect it to a keyboard and a monitor. So your PC is basically your phone. So all the data that you're actually saving on your phone is going to become very, very critical. So security revolves across all the devices, across all the business, across all type of customers and partner relationships.
One last question. How do you see the relation between business and technology? Because you mentioned it earlier and it sparked something. Who's driving who? I know they are complementary, but from your point of view, is business driving or shaping the direction for technology, or is the other way around? I know that it's both ways.
Yeah.
Okay, it's true. But who's pushing more?
I think the business is probably pushing more IT to become more innovative. Because if I look at, when I started also my career in IT, we are technology people. We don't know business. Business is something, that came on IT as something a little bit new. CISOs and IT guys in the past, they used to just help the business keep some records and track their finances or something like that. And then came the age of e-business, and everybody started to use the internet to do transactions and to sell products. And then after that, the social and the mobile came. So businesses started to use IT to reach customers and push customers. And now with this new digital revolution that we will see in the world with all the Internet of Things and the 3D printing, the line between separating business and IT, as I said, is becoming nil. IT is becoming the business, but the challenge today is we have a lot of the IT guys that are very much technology focused, but we see this new generation that's coming in that have lived all their lives with technology. They are more closer to the business and to the ideas of innovation than what we used to do with technology. So I think business is a little bit pushing technology to be a little bit more innovative. IT and technology should also meet those challenges and innovate in a lot of new ways to be able to keep the businesses successful and profitable, because within the next 2 years, 50% of all businesses are going to become digital. And if you're not ready to capitalize on all this new revolution that's coming out, I think you're going to be out of business. So all businesses have to be really, really careful and work through their transformation into the digital world that's coming faster than what the internet and what mobile brought to the world that we are living in today.
Anyway, it's going to be a lot of work to do for you, for Symantec, definitely, in the near future. So thank you very much for taking care of our security, of the security of our everything, devices, transactions, and everything else. Thank you very much indeed.